Welcome back. Now, art has the remarkable ability to enhance creativity and problem-solving skills, making it an essential component of personal and societal development. Joining us today is Jackson Karipo, a self-taught artist whose journey and work challenges the perception of art's importance. Together we explore his latest solo exhibition and discuss the significance of art in our lives. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Nina.
You're making me laugh being so nervous. There's no need to be nervous. Welcome to the show.
No, I'm actually nervous because I'm with you.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that.
Yes.
But thank you so much for being here this evening. It's lovely having you with us.
Thank you very much.
You said that being a self-taught artist is something that I think is wonderful, but it's something that you struggle with explaining to the general public?
Very much. In the beginning, when you're like a self-taught, remember you're kind of like a bypassing the system. Everybody goes to school.
Right.
You get a qualification. And then you kind of like stand on your qualification, what you have to present. Mm-hmm. But now for a self-taught artist, it's almost like you went around everything, but you're there.
Don't you think it's genius to go around the system?
Along the way, I find out that it's actually seriously geniusness. Yes.
How do you think, art contributes to personal well-being as well as the well-being of a community?
The manner when a person is born, you obviously come in this world with a purpose in life.
Right.
So being an artist is not a career that you have to look down at. Mm-hmm. I just want to make that category very clear.
Yeah.
Being an artist is very, very important. Now just imagine if you're going through life and you don't actually know where you belong. Mm-hmm. But the minute you're kind of going to stand on being an artist and you know your qualification, you know your importance, you know how good you are, obviously it's going to uplift you as a human being, and then you're going to fit in where you are.
Right.
Yes. And now, the minute when you kind of also know who you are, obviously the public is not going to start looking at you to say he knows who he is. Mm-hmm. So it's actually very important to start from yourself for you to be accepted in the public.
In what ways do you think art can be used as an educational tool in terms of raising awareness, within society about important issues?
As I said in the beginning, art is very important. Just imagine where I am sitting right now. The studio of yours. When you look at it through the television, who created this? Mm-hmm, it's an artist, a creative mind. So now being in the position to be very creative, it is very, very important. Mm-hmm. So the social issues that we can solve is to take our stand where we are supposed to be standing. It is very important. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. You've got a solo exhibition currently happening, and it's titled The Graduation of a Self-Taught Artist. What are you graduating to or from?
A little bit of correction. The exhibition actually started the 28th of July already. And Friday was the ending of it.
The final day.
Yes, right. To answer now, to say where to from graduating. This journey, ever since it started, obviously I was teaching myself, getting to know where I fit in, getting all the skills that I needed in order for me to kind of put myself at the pedestal to say, here I am. Now, obviously, after you graduating, you have to show a point to say, where are you going to from here? Now, the first thing that I decided to say, now that I finished my first exhibition, what is the next thing that I'm going to be doing? Obviously, I was motivated to say, okay, now that I finished this work before the graduation, obviously after the graduation, I have to now produce better artworks than the second, than the first one that I produced in the beginning. So I'm actually expert to say, whatever I'm going to produce after this, I'm always going to be judged from the first ones that I've done. So obviously from this journey onwards, it has to be much, much better. Yes.
And how was the exhibition received by the general public?
Nina, I was really surprised. Because in the beginning, they told me that I had to do my marketing myself. And I was actually doing it through the Kuta Institute. They also did their marketing themselves. But I remember this one day when I was actually now inviting my people. I actually spent it 2 days, just sending that SMS, that Instagram invitation, calling. It was exhausting.
Yeah.
But still you have in the back of your mind to say, are people really going to come? But I'm telling you, the hour that I came a little bit earlier. But the minute when I walk into that exhibition room, and whoever was outside there, I felt that, wow,
Yeah.
I'm really that important. People came.
There was a lot of support.
Yes.
In this ever-evolving digital world of ours, what role do you see art undertaking in this fast-paced digital world?
Things are changing. For instance, let me say, if you like the way that we grew up, like if you had to write a letter, you had to take your pencil or your pen and a piece of paper and you had to draft everything, and everything was coming from the mind. But nowadays you can just type, let me say, you go into AI and tell them, guys, produce me this statement, and automatically within a few seconds it's produced and stuff like that. But now when it comes to art, I think we're one way, or let me say one step ahead of technology. Because a technology can also, produce what we can produce. But the human aspect, the feeling behind our art, nobody can reproduce it. So that is why I said AI, whoever is out there, competing against us, they don't stand a chance.
I love that.
Yes.
Now that your first solo exhibition is out of the way, what's next for Jackson Karipo?
As I said, I'm motivated to have my second exhibition. That is actually the thing that is on my mind right now. Whatever mistakes I went through this journey, obviously I shouldn't repeat them again. You see, when it comes to the marketing, I have to be more brave to say, who am I going to be approaching? What companies is out there that needs our artwork? Yes.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you all the best with your future endeavors.
Thank you very much.
And we've got some of your artwork displayed there on the screen. And it's incredible.
Yes.
You should be very proud of being a self-taught artist.
Yes.
Well, that was Jackson Karipo speaking to us. He recently had his first solo exhibition titled The Graduation of a Self-Taught Artist, and he's earnestly working towards his second solo exhibition. We'll be right back after this brief break. It's almost time to say goodbye. Stay with us.